Previously on Ex-Wives of Rock.
Don't shoot me, okay?
You're public enemy number one.
Ah! Surrender!
Topic! To Toby, being 21, legal.
My daughter's boyfriend, I'm not a fan. He's completely controlling.
Just make it look like I'm 12.
Back in the day, things came easy for the ex-wives, especially being hot.
Was it just effortless to look great? Absolutely.
I don't think any of us exercised. We didn't have to.
Yeah, I mean, I worked out until I got perfect, and then I was like, done.
I would put on mascara and a little lip gloss, and I'd be like, pretty good.
But over the years, the ex-wives have all come to pretty much the same conclusion.
Aging sucks.
Which is not to say being gorgeous is no longer possible. It just takes a little more, you know, work.
It's the lotions and the creams and laser treatments and peels. Do you want me to go on?
Okay, more than a little, but obviously they're all willing to put in the effort.
I could spend all day getting pretty.
And that's why Bobby's decided to hit the gym for the very first time ever.
You're not afraid to come in, are you?
Yeah, kind of scared.
What are you afraid of?
I don't work out.
Uh-oh, how do you get that body?
Sex. Sex is my regular routine for working out, but that's kind of stopped completely because, you know, my boyfriend went into rehab.
Well, clearly it's working for you, so how about improving on a
I would
already
love to.
fantastic thing?
Okay, two things. One, if only we could all stay fit the same way Bobby does. And two, this trainer is good.
Do you ever go walking up the hills
No.
of LA? What do you do?
Not much.
Clearly you get your hair done.
Yes.
Yeah, stretch your legs out for me.
What do you mean?
Yeah, just right out in front of you.
Oh, like that?
Funny though, I say stretch your legs out and that's the first thing you do.
The 20 sit-ups are taking a while, so Buddy may as well chit-chat.
So, who are some of the rock and rollers you went out with? Do you know Tommy Lee?
That was my ex-fiance.
Talking about exes is perhaps an awkward way to start.
I date a normal guy now.
Is that be the guy in rehab?
Yeah.
Sounds like you've really traded up. So tell me about your 19-year-old. I'm still stuck on that.
She's wild. She's,
Really? Where do you think she gets that from?
her mom and her dad.
Ah,
Yeah.
good to know. Who's her dad?
Danny Lane, the singer of Warrant.
Legs apart?
I thought you said he likes to party. I'm like, yes, he does.
Instead of working her abs, Bobby mostly works her jaw as she unpacks her neuroses.
I kind of got self-esteem issues and didn't go out for a while and thought I was
happens.
ugly and, you know, that kind of thing.
Now, right there, hold your butt up and bend your knees. Bring it under you.
Well, that's
and
interesting.
bring it out.
Okay.
I bet you tell that to all the boys. To lift the butt, you will lift the butt.
The butt is about all this guy can lift.
Piece of cake.
Lifting Bobby's spirits, on the other hand,
Standing up.
well, she'll need another professional for that.
This is awesome. I'm sweating
Go
under my
toward the
boots.
direction of your new life.
While Bobby limps home from her workout, Athena is out with one female whose beauty requires no effort, her 21-year-old daughter, Toby.
She's cute, she's adorable, she's sweet. Toby, in my eyes, can have any guy she wants.
But instead, she's dating this guy.
Everybody knows how I feel about Ahmad. I'm not a fan. Awesome.
What's up?
Three of us are going to my good friend Bucky's. He's a clothing designer.
How are you?
What's up, man?
Toby's getting a fitting. She's actually modeling his clothing line for his fashion show that he's doing this week.
She's just strutting her
Right,
stuff, cruising
attitude.
on down, like doing a couple more twirls for the
Flashing her
camera. So,
Hey,
nah,
she's,
she's progressed a lot.
Test shooting for Playboy.
She's what?
She's test shooting
You're
for Playboy.
kidding.
I'm cool with it, and I have a few friends that modeled for the magazine so they could give her little pointers. Does Ahmad know about Playboy?
Not at all. No clue.
How do you think that's gonna go?
Well, my plan is to test shoot, and if I get it, then I tell him. If I don't, what's the big deal?
What if you get it and he finds out that you were doing it behind his back?
Well, what am I supposed to do now?
You gotta tell him.
I want Toby to tell him because I want to see him freak out. A little freak out would give me a lot of joy.
Ahmad!
Oh my God, Becky.
Yo!
I think he's gonna say don't do it. He would not be jealous of the guys, he would be jealous of her success.
Toby's got something to tell you.
How do you feel about me doing Playboy?
Wow. I mean, it depends really on a lot. No?
If I did a test shoot for them.
Do whatever makes you happy. If you're gonna do it, just do it. Be happy doing it.
And with that, Ahmad accepts his powerlessness over the situation.
Thanks for that curveball, though. I appreciate it.
Accepts it as passive-aggressively as he can. And Athena?
I'm super proud of Toby. She's kicking ass.
Athena might have gushed even further, but right now, she sees something that makes her want to kick ass.
Seriously?
A picture of her ex on the fridge.
Really? You knew I was coming over. You gotta take that stuff down.
You guys used to be making out in the corner, holding hands, all lovey up. Yeah.
Athena pondered Bucky's comment for a moment, and then...
Are you serious? Athena, what the
It's not going out.
No, it's not.
Coming up,
My head's too fat for short hair.
fat heads and even fatter cheeks.
Oh, Kelly Clarkson!
The ex-wives of rock have learned some important life lessons over the years.
Marrying a musician is the worst idea ever.
Oh, say, that's a good one. Here's another.
How do you get that body?
Sex.
Looking as good as you did at 21 is easy. When you're 22,
Competing with your former self sucks.
at 42, however,
Ow.
it requires a smidge more effort.
It's hard to be pretty in your 40s. Gotta earn it.
But right now, the ladies have a good reason for wanting to look as good as they did at 21. They're going to a fashion show, one that'll feature, amongst other things, actual 21-year-olds.
Gotta check out your daughter.
And Athena's daughter, Toby, will be modeling.
I'm super proud of Toby.
Once it became apparent to Bobby that a hard body was not something she could get overnight,
Do you ever go walking up the hills of LA? What do you do?
Not much.
she opted for a more direct route to looking younger.
I love Botox because it just smooths the wrinkles away.
Okay, frown for me. Make angry face. You know, I'm just wondering, do you want to do something else except my injectables and magic hands on you?
I've been going to Oksana for about a year now. She's like an artist. She's amazing.
You know, right now you are just perfect, but maybe in the future.
Maybe. My mom has a lot of plastic surgery, so too much. She's a stage mother. She's always been that way. I can't. She goes to the mailbox fully dressed up with makeup at the whole thing.
No way.
Yeah.
She's exactly like my grandma.
Who needs a psychologist when you've got Oksana?
My grandma, she told me, never leave the house without makeup, darling.
And you can leave looking beautiful as well as mentally stable.
Shall I take my syringes? You ready?
I'm ready for the needles.
Close your eyes and don't look at my needles, okay?
Oh, I know that pain.
You'll walk into a room and somebody will go, what have you done? You've done something, what is it? And you're just like, no, I'm just fresh. I just say I'm fresh. But it's not, so you've gotten Botox.
Now breathe. Okay. Do not hyperventilate.
Okay, I'm trying not to.
Bobby may be down with the needle, but Athena...
I'm scared to death of needles.
But there is one thing she likes less than needles, and it isn't going through a divorce with her ex-husband.
I just look exhausted all the time. Afraid of needles or not, felt like I was looking like Uncle Fester.
Okay, why don't you show me the area that bothers you?
This thing right here.
Sure, for the nasolabial
Yeah.
fold. Okay, so this area here, I'm gonna put in a filler.
I can't really tell because I'm freaking out right now.
You could be a little bit swollen, you could be a little bit red, okay?
That's hot.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm sweating.
See, it's not too bad.
Oh, Kelly Clarkson! Way more pain than childbirth. I wonder what Toby's gonna say when she sees it.
What do you think she'll say?
I don't know.
You're gonna look so much better.
Better work, because I'm gonna kill that doctor if it doesn't. You're awesome.
Thanks, you too.
Athena may have been done, but Bobby wasn't.
As well as Botox, I get hair extensions. It's a necessary evil. I've spent the majority of any money I've made on my hair. I used to grow gorgeous hair. So to not be able to have that anymore really kind of sucks. I will always have a different hairstyle or different hairdo. I never have the same hair twice, basically. I still have some extensions left in my hair. And just recently, I was just starting to grow it back, and then I had problems with these extensions that were plastic in my hair. My hair was sticking out like this. It was like hard. I had to cut it at the root like this.
Wow, what could cause something like that?
I bet your life is very stressful.
It is, or it has been. I have a very high stress level and anxiety and anger problems.
Yep, that totally explains it.
I could see why you're having major issues with your hair. Surprised you're not pulling it off.
Oh, I've done that too. I also have a hair pulling disorder. I can't even say the word. Yeah, say it again. Trichotillomania. It's called trichotillomania.
And if the stylist cares about Bobby's stress, she won't get to talking about Bobby's mom.
But my mom has very thin lips, so she had her lips injected. She has had everything tattooed, like her eyebrows, her eyelids, her lips, because my mom is definitely a person about looking your best. And she's very judgmental when it comes to appearance. My head's too fat for short hair, so I've been a complete rebel about that.
Just be patient with it, okay?
Okay.
It's a whole new system. You wanna hold it here for me? There you are.
Thank you so much.
Coming up, Charisse and Blue fight over Bobby,
No, I'm doing the makeover on Bobby. I called it.
while Toby and Ahmad fight over nothing.
I answered every text. I've always been there for you.
Back in the day, the ex-wives were hot.
Was it just effortless to look great? Absolutely.
Today, they're more of a hot mess.
I've spent the majority of any money I've made on my hair.
But they clean up real good,
Oh, Kelly Clarkson.
with a little help.
Oh, and the
Pure Youth Serum.
I need that.
Tonight, the ex-wives are cleaning up to go to a fashion show and see Toby shake her little tush on the catwalk.
I'm wearing this the doors open at 6:30. We go on at like 8:40 though.
Okay, I'm getting texts. I'm gonna go inside, okay? Love you.
Come on, kiss my cheek.
While Toby was busy blowing off Ahmad, her mom was rounding up the other ladies.
Hey! Blue is blowing up my phone, man. She's so impatient. You here yet?
That does not surprise me.
I think I need a couple drinks.
That's quite the drink you're making me. I hope I remember the fashion show.
One of my favorite qualities about a friend is, you know, when they offer me a good stiff drink.
Well, I feel very overdressed. Hey, babe, come on down.
All right. These shoes are killing me already. Hi.
Oh my God, you look so gorgeous.
I have absolutely no problem with Botox or anyone doing anything that makes them feel better about themselves.
You want a drink? I'm pouring.
Hell yeah.
Aw, really?
Don't panic.
And
There we go. I'm not going in there myself.
Out here.
Who's coming in?
I'm afraid. Yeah, don't be afraid.
Come on. Just don't lock eyes.
I never
Really?
do.
You're putting your glasses on?
Hell yeah.
Seriously, you're like
I lock eyes with
incognito?
no one.
Because you know what happens then. They come over, they talk to you.
Really
You
are
don't want that.
incognito?
After a pit stop to restock the minibar,
There you go.
it was off to the show.
Toby rocking her on the catwalk.
Yeah.
Meow,
You
meow.
must be so
Meow,
proud.
meow.
Do I miss the spotlight? I mean, the attention's nice, but competing with your former self is really lame.
After a few photos on the red carpet, they went in to watch the show. But first,
When we go out, we definitely knock it out of the park. We have a fantastic time together.
I think the night's gonna be fun. I think that we're gonna have some cocktails. We're gonna get in some trouble, like we always do when the girls get together.
Toby's been modeling for Bucky since he started. She was actually too young to do the first shows for him. Toby looked beautiful, though. She was beautiful, and she did her thing, and that was that day.
with the show over, it's time for the ladies to hit the after party. But first, some quality time in the limo.
Apparently, I need a makeover.
I'm gonna do a makeover on you.
She wants a new one.
No, I'm doing the makeover on Bobby. I called it.
Her and Blue like working out together, hilarious.
They think I'm fat and ugly.
No.
That's how you feel about yourself.
I don't think she's ugly, and I don't think that she's fat. I felt like I could really be of service to Bobby.
This is a total Bobby ambush. I'm not digging
Bobby,
this.
who do you want?
Who do I want?
Give me 8 weeks.
I want to be left alone.
I want to be 20 again. What can I do?
I am an exercise professional. I am a certified professional.
That's right. Blue is certifiable.
If you want exercise advice, I feel very qualified to give it to you.
Yes, you guys both
I
look fat.
kept it as well. Just give me a chance.
She gets up at 5:30 in the morning for a spin class, and then she goes, does her twirly pole thingy, and I don't have those kind of moves.
I want to do weight training with her. I'm sure you won't argue that I've kept it as well.
No.
I'm telling you that I work out 4 days a week for an hour, and I'll take Bobby with me for 2. You can take her for 2.
Blue is easy to rile up, so sometimes I just do it just for the fun of it. I'm being honest, I would like to work her out, but half of me is liking to poke Blue just a little bit, just a scotch.
Then
Can we go to this party?
Yeah! Yep, just a little quality time with the ladies.
All right.
Let's get out of here. Out. Let's go. No, is everything cool? No, Toby! I came around the corner and Toby's crying. Ahmad's drunk and he's being a jerk.
What do you want me to do? You were doing makeup and hair. I watched you do your
No, not
runway.
earlier. It's like after. Like I can't find
I
you
did it.
anywhere.
I went to the bathroom and you called me and I told you I was
Ahmad, dude, this stuff's not worth arguing
We're
over.
not arguing. I'm just telling
No,
you.
you are arguing. You're disagreeing. He was just making her feel bad for just doing her thing because it wasn't his thing for 10 minutes. You think Toby can have 10 minutes? But he
needs attention.
all the time.
That's what it is. And she doesn't need that, dude.
Like, I'm her mom. I can only say so much.
I'll go talk to her, dude.
She's in the hallway
I'll go
with
talk
the
to her.
mod. Mod's all freaked out.
He needs to get over himself. Not that it's my business, but he seems like somebody who wants all of her attention and will pull any drama out of his butt just to get it.
I watched you the entire time, whether you were like, oh, I can't find you or not. I answered every text. I've always been there for you.
Don't make it about you,
It's never about me.
It is, otherwise she wouldn't be in the hallway talking to you right now.
Romeo and Juliet here argued for several more minutes and then broke up.
Ahmad's a bigger drama queen than any chick I've ever met in my life.
It's like I'm trying to do Playboy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like my boyfriend's like, no.
Oh, he's not gonna want you to do Playboy, are you kidding?
As much as the ex-wives may want to look 20 again, they all know that actually being 20 can kinda suck. And for the dumbest of reasons.
Well, you definitely don't need some dude holding you back, telling you what the you can do in your situation.
Miles?
Mind you, when you're 20, you can also break up with one cute guy and hook up with another 10 minutes later.
Hey, Miles. Nice to meet you.
Awesome. Miles, do you have a little brother named Miles?
I do.
Okay, sure, the ex-wives may not quite have gotten over some of their self-esteem issues, but they have learned to be great wing women.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm a great wing woman.
Well, you did a great job tonight.
Thank you so much.
You rocked the runway as always. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm looking
Come with
forward to
us.
seeing you in Playboy. Which month should I,
I'm setting her up.
Coming up,
It'll wake you up.
Oh, really?
Athena's off the wagon
Take that off. Let's roll.
and on Toby's back.
This is a bad day for me.
The ex-wives understand the value of beauty
I've spent the majority of any money I've made on my hair.
and precisely how much it depreciates,
Aging sucks. Competing with your former self sucks more.
which is why the ladies do what they can to stay beautiful
Oh my God, that one hurt.
and take time to encourage it in others.
Now let's just be sluts.
That's why Athena and Toby skipped the hard partying at last night's fashion show to be up early the following morning. They've returned to Buck's studio so Toby can do a test shoot for Playboy magazine.
It'll wake you up.
Oh, really?
Although Athena might have forgotten the part of the plan that involved not partying too hard.
My head was still on the night before.
Okay, now I'm freaked out.
I went in there, I just started drinking. And, this is a bad day for me. Okay, please.
Okay, Mom.
You guys arguing about now?
Okay, you.
Okay, I'm fine now.
Not my problem that you're all nervous.
It's not because I was nervous, because I haven't slept.
Where's Ahmad?
I'm not dating him anymore.
Come on. Well, last time I saw you, you guys were running down the sidewalk to the limo after the fashion show. Does he know about this shoot today? Is that why you guys aren't hanging out?
Yeah, but that's not why we broke up. We just...
For that few hours, Ahmad had to do what somebody else wanted to do. And he didn't like that.
So where are we setting up, or what are we doing?
Yeah, we're doing headshots first, so I'd like more of an elegant type of look. Classic.
And then,
rock, a little rock.
Hair down, dress up.
Yeah, strip it down and take it off. Right?
For headshots, I'm wearing this.
Yeah. Right there.
Nice.
Not too much smile.
What are you doing?
But then also throw that sexy, straight look. But, well, we'll get to that later.
That's not what Playboy wanted. Playboy wanted nude shots. Do the nude shots. Let's go already.
Is it naked time?
Close.
Not yet.
Oh. Toby, just rip it off. Let's go.
I got totally wasted and ruined the whole day. And as much as I wanted to be there for Toby, I wasn't well. But the thing was, it's Playboy. You have to be naked. One photo shoot in there and just bam.
Speaking from experience, I can tell you that Athena is not necessarily wrong. However, this
Take that off. Let's roll.
may not be the way to go about it.
Okay, I know you love her. I know you love this. I know you love this.
All right.
But come on, chicken pot. Let's get some dudes.
All right.
Come on.
No.
I'm tired. Let's go.
I just want to hit this one pose.
I wish it was different, but I wasn't there for Toby that day at all.
I feel so uncomfortable with this.
Right?
It's okay, you can shoot me. I'm just.
But smile feeling uncomfortable.
Take your shirt off.
No, I look too mean with it down. I have to look innocent.
You look mean with it down?
It's tough when she's sitting there, like, yelling out things.
Let's just do this.
We're almost
Get
there,
on
dear.
Really? Bust your top off. Let's go.
Her drinking is making me worried. She's been drinking a lot, and I've been concerned about where it's gonna go.
Come on.
I know. Just give me a second. I'm just gonna get ready. Okay.
Okay.
It's just a little stressful and irritating because I was already nervous.
You know, I've planned the engagement parties before, but this is a divorce party.
I see dudes everywhere to choose from.
I was thinking that we could all go to Vegas together and do the party there.
Remember what used to be my wedding dress?
Yeah. It's like a t-shirt now.
I'm gonna end up leaving it there.
There it is.
Okay, when are we
Sin
going?
City.
Tomorrow night.
What happens here stays here, except the dress.
You have to keep blues away from me.